Through the 5 years I've been doing this, I have developed a heart condition. I have more stress now than I did 5 years ago. I'm absolutely terrified to leave Bobby alone for more than an hour. Because if you look ahead, the stress will get to you, and then you have worry, and then you have anxiety, and then you get depressed, and I can't afford to do that. Through time, it's gotten worse. I mean, he's totally not the same man that I knew 5 years ago. I put my health in jeopardy because I wasn't taking time for me.
It feels very heavy. The weight feels suffocating. Caregiving is not a role you choose, nor does the person you're caring for choose to have happened whatever's happened in their life. You can't even think through stuff sometimes. You feel like you're in constant fight or flight mode. Constant.
What we see happening in Alberta is really a care crisis. Caregivers' health has suffered. In 2018, 26% of caregivers said that their health had been affected. In 2012, it was 18%. In 2012, 74% of caregivers in Alberta said that caregiving had in fact strengthened their relationship with the care receiver. But in 2018, that number dropped to 44%. So I expect that the situation is even more dire for caregivers today.
Some days you question yourself. Do I have the strength to keep taking care of Bob? Am I still doing things right?
A lot of people don't like using the word caregiver burden. They feel guilty using that word.
The stress will kill you. Because, I mean, if you're sitting up at night, you can't sleep, your heart's pounding like a bugger, and you're worried about this and this and this, you can't change anything.
You're trying to work, you're trying to have your own personal growth in life.
1 in 4 caregivers in Alberta report feeling tired, short-tempered, irritable, and overwhelmed.
When you can't deal with something, you feel inadequate, and then your self-esteem goes down to the bottom of the barrel, and you think, well, I can't do this, or I can't do things right, or I'm incompetent. These are the things that go through my mind. I'm my worst enemy sometimes.
There are ways to make the burden feel far less heavy, for sure. You know, in our sessions, in our coaching sessions, the coaches help the caregiver identify the smallest goal possible, and then it's the next goal, and then it's the next goal. So it's setting those small goals and reaching them, celebrating the success of reaching that, and recognizing that, oh God, yeah, that felt good.
I've had to learn strategies of how to let that anxiety go. Sometimes the thoughts in your head don't stop. I have to get up, pace the floor, meditate, just calm myself down and say, okay, what are you worried about? And if you're worried about it, can you do anything about it tonight? You can't. Then I talk to myself to say, what can I do to calm down now? Because me getting upset about it, having this anxiety, is not helping my health. At the end of the day, sometimes when I'm worried about it, it doesn't come to effect anyway. So I've learned the strategy to say, okay, I'm going to focus on the next hour of my life and not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself.
It's setting the small goals and then celebrating it when you achieve it. Like what that does, like, you know, it lights up your face, makes you feel lighter overall, and it reduces that anxiety that feels extremely heavy and overshadowing. It's like the sun breaking through the clouds.
It seems really short-sighted to me to not pay attention to family caregivers. They are the heart of our health and continuing care systems. By ignoring the cumulative financial, health, and social consequences of caregiving, we are creating poor, sick, and lonely caregivers in the future. We need to focus on caregivers' well-being, and that hasn't been part of the conversation before.